Oh my, everybody. As you guys know, I am the type of person that definitely disagrees with Call of Duty Mobile on a lot of things. They're attempting to scam their players out of a lot of different resources, and it's kind of annoying, really and truly, and I don't think they're putting enough effort into their game. However, I do see some interesting things going on in this community that really intrigues me. I don't understand why people think that sniping needs a nerf. I honestly supported the movement nerf, as they called it, the drop-shotting nerf. And I got a lot of people were saying, that they didn't like it, but a lot of people were also saying that they did like it. It was a very split thing. But I do want to say, just because I support a movement nerf, like drop-shotting, does not automatically mean I support just nerfing playstyles randomly just because. Snipers have not been an issue in this game, okay? I have sniped, and I have sniped a lot, and you guys need to understand something about sniping. If you guys have ever tried it and actually gone out and tried to do it, understand it is ridiculously hard, okay? Especially at a higher level. See, I'm the type of person that snipes in, public matches. I used to play a ton of sniping matches on shipment, and that was just pure quick-scoping. You were trying to kill them as fast as possible because they were right up next to you. And that's the thing that a lot of people in this community on Reddit and stuff like that, Twitter, are all saying that sniping needs a nerf. Quick-scoping should not be a part of this game. I 100% disagree. I 100% disagree. Because the issue is that people are saying that, sniping should be used for long-range playstyles. The issue with that is that long-range playstyles basically means camping. It's a nice way to kind of get around that. And in all honesty, camping is one of the worst playstyles in the game, okay? It doesn't require skill or anything. See, I feel like quick-scoping requires skill. So people saying that sniping, snipers need this longer ADS time really doesn't make sense to me, as someone who has sniped before, because I was a downright mediocre sniper, okay? And people just don't understand this whole high-risk, high-reward playstyle. See, with an assault rifle or something like that, you're playing it safe, because you have a bunch of bullets in your magazine that you can use at any time, any point. You have enough that if you miss a shot, that's okay. With sniping, everyone, you have to understand, it's hit or miss. No, don't quote that song, please don't, please don't. But it is hit or miss. And when I look at how I play sniping, it is a lot different from how I play with assault rifles. With assault rifles, I play ridiculously aggressive and everything. But with sniping, you have to really pick your battles when you're going up close and everything. And in all honesty, people saying, assault rifles have such a high, shoot-to-kill time, and snipers have, nothing. The reason is because it's a high-risk, high-reward, okay? You either kill them or they kill you. That's the thing. You can't just, with an assault rifle, you can miss your shots. You can miss a bunch of shots. You can take, a second to kill them. But with sniping, you either hit it right then or there, and if you don't, well, you're dead, because then you have to reload, and by then, they've already killed you. So that's the thing. I always see people sitting around saying sniping's such a overpowered thing. It's not. It's not. It is one of those things that requires a lot of skill. And that was something that I kind of heard from the player base that I disagreed with the movement changes. People wanted all these changes to movement because they wanted to kind of nerf the pros. See, I didn't want that. What I wanted was a nerf to the claw playstyle. One that I play personally, I felt like it was way overpowered. I didn't want a nerf to people that were better than me. Because as someone that plays Claw, I know that it gives a massive advantage over a two-finger playstyle. I'm considered a player that plays Claw that isn't even that good, and still I can hold my own very well against two-finger players, even though I'm not really that good. See, that's what I kind of wanted. The drop shot was one of those things that required Claw, and so I felt like that was kind of unfair to people that were playing with two fingers. However, that does not mean that we need to be nerfing the pros. Understand that in this game, this is not communism, okay? We don't get equal kills in every single match. That's just not how this game works. You either are better or you're worse, okay? So just because someone is better than you and they are killing you with a sniper does not automatically mean that that weapon is specifically overpowered. See, I saw this post from someone in Reddit, and basically they were playing a search and destroy map on, Tunisia. I probably pronounced that, I think it's Tunisia or something, but what they did was they basically jumped off this platform and they were trying to, I don't know, kill the last guy or something, and they knew where they were, and the last guy was kind of sitting there, and he just quick-scoped the guy in mid-air, and then he said, oh my goodness, sniping is overpowered, it's overpowered. No, that guy was just good. If I tried to do that, and I've been playing sniping, I've been sniping for a long time, I would have a lot of trouble, doing that, because number one, you're going in the air, so you're moving in a two-dimensional direction, but you're also moving down. That's a 3D, dimension in which you have to account for when you're sniping. So shooting someone in the air, that requires skill, and just because he killed you doesn't automatically mean that his gun was overpowered. That's what I see. I think I see people trying to justify the fact that they might have, messed up or something, or they might have made a misplay, or someone might just be playing out better than them, and they're trying to substitute that with, oh, those guns are overpowered, okay? Now, I understand the balance inside of this game, okay? I know when there are overpowered guns and there are not. These 3-shot kill weapons right now, they're pretty overpowered. Like, their kill time is lower than every single other gun, and they still have high mobility. I know that those are more powerful than the other guns, and, they should eventually get some sort of nerf or balancing. But something as stable as snipers have been in this game, and they really haven't gotten any real balance or change since Season 9 when Gunsmith came out. They really have remained stagnant, and so I see this kind of movement away from, okay, we haven't had an issue with snipers in Season 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, but now in Season 14, suddenly they get overpowered. No. There are so many other things, understand, that you can complain about in this game. Trust me, I do that in almost every single video I make. I complain about things in this game. Trust me, there are a lot of things. I really don't see sniping as an issue. I've played with assault rifles, and I can tell you what, assault rifles are significantly easier to use, significantly more rewarding than the snipers, because the snipers are just such a hard playstyle. If you are good at sniping, yes, you may be able to kill someone faster, but again, that means that you have high risk, high reward. So, I don't really understand that. Snipers are a skillful weapon. They require skill. It's not up to, specifically with snipers, it's not up to how amazing or overpowered the gun is. It's up to how good the player is. So, I don't really get that. I really don't. Snipers have always been something that I see as almost underpowered in this game because of how hard they are to operate. When I look at things and there are no skill weapons in the game. For example, when I was talking about the Fennec at one point when it was super overpowered back in like Season 13, that was generally considered a no skill weapon because it really didn't require any skill to operate. All you had to do was put on the akimbo perk, run around. You didn't even have to aim in or anything. All you had to do was press fire button, blah, 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 blah. They're killed in like 0.2 seconds faster than anyone could possibly do. There's no risk and there's no reward. Because you can miss as many shots as you want, but they're still dead. Because you can just spam out all these shots, With a sniper, you have to have 100% accuracy. And when even the pros make mistakes, and that's something that you'll see. Watch any pro sniper like Little B or something. I've watched him before. He's nuts. He's absolutely crazy, and I have mad respect for that guy because he plays this game enough that he understands how to use that weapon very effectively, and he can actually go into ranked and play against real people and get ridiculous amounts of kills. Look at him. If he misses a shot in ranked, in his legendary ranked, he's dead. I feel like, I don't know, I look at this and I think to myself, I want to side with the community on everything, because I know that this is the player base, and that generally they are right about this game. They are the people that actually play the game, and I know that there are a lot of people out there that think that, they oftentimes side with Activision for these random reasons. I don't usually side with Activision, but on something like this, I feel like, there are so many better things that you can talk about and, actually get a helpful, useful conversation. Just because someone is better than you does not necessarily mean that, their gun is better or something. And that's what I see, I'll see people constantly, even, like me. Okay. First of all, before I say this, I'm not trying to say that I'm at all good at this game or I'm some sort of god, but I've had people before call me a hacker. Like I'm using aimbot or something. Guys, watch my gameplay. I'm not using aimbot. You already know that. I'm not very good at this game. But it's just because I killed them enough times that they're like, oh my goodness, he's better than me. Wait a minute. Psychologically, they're thinking about in their head, what can I push this off on? It's not, oh, it can never be me. It can never be me. I'm not the player that's lesser or not as good. No, he's using hacks. No, he's using, a gun. No, he's using a sniper that's super overpowered, and I'm the victim, You always got to play that victim card whenever you get killed. And that's not fun. I know that there are people out there that take this game way too seriously, and that is what I would consider to be a sweat. But there are also people that are so negative that whenever they get killed or whenever they lose, you know, on that other side of the spectrum, then they have to blame it on everyone else. And that's just not fun. That's really not fun. When I think about it, you know, you can be playing a fair and balanced game, but when in your brain you're saying, oh, everyone has hacks on, that wouldn't be fun to me. But the issue is that most of the time they aren't using hacks at all, it's just you're not as good. I would say that's a good thing for you because that means that you can improve and that means that you can get better, rather than going up against some, you know, impossible force such as using hacks, using aimbot or something. It doesn't make sense. So I feel like really and truly, you know, when there is a balance issue, talk about it. But snipers, there's nothing wrong with them. They haven't been changed. Like, why are we suddenly complaining about snipers and saying that they need a nerf when there's nothing that's been changed to them in a while, and you guys had no issue with them for the past, like, 4 months? I don't know, guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this issue, of course. I love y'all. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!